So here it is, 20th of March, 2020, Friday evening. It's 21:34 hours. You can see the trains are empty as hell. There's nobody on these trains. So you think that anybody would at least get a clue what's happening in real. They think it's all coronavirus. But in actuality, when you go back to scripture, this is Revelations. And the four horsemen of the apocalypse are getting ready to ride. And I say this with proof. Because Donald Trump is in office. And you think he's just an ordinary man. But he's not. He's not an ordinary man. He's a very evil man. Very evil. He's a man that has raped children, raped women. He's, friends with Jeffrey Epstein, the other child rapist who mysteriously got out of jail. And now this beast, because that's exactly what he is, he's a beast, is the President of the United States. Okay? But in actuality, he's a lot more than that. Because in Israel, the Sanhedrin Council, the rabbis, have just stated that Donald Trump is the Messiah. Oh yes. And you know, if he's the Jews' Messiah, that makes him the Antichrist. Because they've already asked him to put up the third temple. Right? Scripture is the third temple will be put up, and the little horn, the braggart, will put himself in the temple to announce that he is God. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's actually saying that he's the second coming of Christ. The problem with this is the Jews didn't accept Christ. That is why they fell away. The Jews have been violating God's law since the beginning, and they are not worthy anymore. Oh, sure, they call themselves the chosen ones because at once they were, but then they started believing in other gods. So they went to Donald Trump and they said, please build us a temple, a new temple. Donald Trump did not only that, he put the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. And then they built a coin. They made a coin in Israel that depicts the third temple with Donald Trump's face on it. I don't know, but that sure is the sign of the times. Because if Donald Trump is being recognized as the Messiah of Israel, and his face is on the coin of the temple, then that would make him the Antichrist. Because they call him the Messiah in Israel. They call him the King of Israel. And of course, you know, the devil loves power, so he calls himself the King of Israel, and that makes him the Antichrist. He's already proclaimed himself the chosen one. And the Jews already call him the Messiah. Donald Trump is the devil in persona. An evil man who does evil things, who is now the president of the country, and who since he created this coronavirus, because that's Donald Trump's doing, should tell you that it's time to get the hell out of New York. Because this coronavirus is just the beginning. Word has it that the bubonic plague, the black plague, will now be spread by the very same people who put out this fake coronavirus. I would advise you to get into your scripture and really read it and study who it is that you're looking at in the White House, because America is fallen. And if you don't escape, you will fall with her. You better pray to God that He has mercy on you, because time is running short and Judgment Day is coming very shortly. Prepare yourself, because the Antichrist is here.